In the ancient stories of Southeast Asia, a great bird soars through the sky. This is Garuda, a creature of incredible power and importance. He is not just any bird. Garuda is a divine being, part human and part eagle. His body shines like gold, his wings are vast, capable of stirring up storms with a single flap. His eyes are sharp, seeing everything below. Garuda is known for his immense strength and his unwavering loyalty. The legends say he is so large that he can block out the sun when he flies. His story begins with a great promise and a difficult task, showing his character from the very beginning of his existence. The most famous story of Garuda tells of his quest to save his mother. His mother, Vinata, was tricked into becoming a slave to her sister, Kadru. Kadru was the mother of the Naga's powerful serpent beings. To free his mother, Garuda had to perform an impossible task. He had to steal the Amrita, the elixir of immortality, from the gods. This was a dangerous journey. He had to fight many powerful deities and overcome many magical obstacles. His determination was fueled by love for his mother, a powerful force that pushed him to face even the strongest opponents in the heavens. Garuda's journey was filled with epic battles. He fought against the gods who guarded the precious Amrita. He used his intelligence and his great strength to defeat them. He was so powerful that even the great god Vishnu was impressed by his might and his noble heart. Garuda did not drink the Amrita for himself. His goal was only to use it as a ransom to free his mother from her enslavement. This act of selflessness and devotion made him a symbol not just of power, but of righteousness and filial piety. He successfully brought the elixir back, securing his mother's freedom and earning his place as a legendary hero. Because of his bravery and his victory, Garuda became the vehicle, or Vahana, of the god Vishnu. Vishnu is the preserver and protector of the universe. By serving Vishnu, Garuda also became a symbol of protection. He is seen as a guardian who fights against evil forces. His eternal enemy is the Naga, the serpent, representing the chaos and dangers of the underworld. Garuda's image is often placed on temples and important buildings to ward off evil spirits and protect the people inside. He represents the triumph of good over evil, of order over chaos, a powerful message that resonates deeply in many cultures. The story of Garuda traveled far and wide across the seas and lands of Southeast Asia. In Indonesia, Garuda is a national symbol. The country's coat of arms is the Garuda Pancasila. This shows a mighty Garuda holding a shield that represents the nation's philosophy. The feathers on the Garuda's wings, tail, and neck represent the date of Indonesia's Independence Day. This makes Garuda a constant reminder of the nation's struggle for freedom and its unity. For the people of Indonesia, Garuda is more than a myth. He is a symbol of their national identity and their highest aspirations. In Thailand, Garuda is also a symbol of royalty and national power. The king of Thailand is believed to be an incarnation of Vishnu. Therefore, Garuda, as Vishnu's mount, represents the divine authority of the king. You can see the emblem of Garuda on government documents, buildings, and banknotes. It is a mark of official power and protection granted by the monarch. This connection to the highest authority in the land shows the deep respect people have for Garuda. He is not just a mythical creature, but a powerful protector of the entire kingdom and its people. Cambodia, the land of the ancient Khmer Empire, also holds Garuda in high regard. The magnificent temples of Angkor are decorated with countless carvings of this divine bird. You can see him in epic battle scenes, fighting Nagas along the balustrades of bridges and walls. These carvings show the cosmic struggle between good and evil. For the Khmer people, Garuda was a powerful guardian who protected the temples and the gods within them. He was a symbol of the celestial forces that brought order to the world, a vital concept for a kingdom that built its power on divine right and cosmic harmony. The presence of Garuda across these different nations shows how stories can connect people. While each country has its own unique interpretation, the core meaning of Garuda remains the same. He is a symbol of strength, protection, and righteous victory. He represents the courage to fight for what is right, whether it is for one's family, one's king, or one's nation. His image, carved in stone and cast in gold, has watched over the people of Southeast Asia for centuries. Garuda's wings have sheltered kingdoms and inspired generations with his tale of loyalty and incredible power. The spirit of Garuda, with its immense strength and protective nature, was not just for gods and kings. It lived in the hearts of real people, especially in the fierce women warriors of Southeast Asia. These women showed the same courage and determination as the legendary bird. In the 16th century, the Aceh Sultanate in Sumatra was ruled by a series of powerful queens. One of them, Sultana Taj ul Alam, was a wise and strong leader. She commanded an army and a navy, protecting her kingdom from foreign invaders who sought to control the rich spice trade. She was a guardian of her people, just as Garuda was a guardian of the gods. Another powerful example is the story of the Laksamana Malahayati, an admiral from the Aceh Sultanate. After her husband was killed in battle, she did not retreat in sorrow. Instead, she asked the Sultan for permission to form her own army. This army was made up of widows whose husbands had also died fighting for their kingdom. She trained them to be skilled fighters and sailors. As an admiral, she led her fleet, the Inong Bali, into battle against Portuguese and Dutch ships. Her bravery was legendary, and she successfully defended Aceh's sovereignty for many years, embodying the Garuda's spirit of relentless defense against powerful foes. In the Philippines, the legend of Princess Urduja of Pangasinan tells of a warrior princess who ruled a prosperous kingdom. She was known for her intelligence, her skill in combat, and her ability to speak many languages. Princess Urduja led an army of women warriors who were as skilled and brave as any man. She was said to have fought in battles herself, leading her troops with courage and strategic thinking. Though her historical existence is debated, her story has inspired generations of Filipinas. She represents a leader who combined strength with wisdom, a true protector of her people and their way of life. These women, and many others like them, were the human embodiment of the Garuda spirit. They faced enormous challenges, from foreign invasions to internal conflicts. They did not back down. They rose to become leaders, protectors, and symbols of strength for their people. They fought for their homes, their families, and their right to rule. Their stories show that the power of Garuda, the courage to fight against overwhelming odds for a noble cause, is a quality that can be found in anyone, regardless of gender. They were the living guardians of their nations. Today, the stories of Garuda and the warrior queens of Southeast Asia continue to inspire. They are not just tales from the past, they are living symbols of strength and resilience. In a world that is always changing, these figures provide a powerful connection to cultural heritage and identity. Garuda is still seen on national emblems and in traditional art, reminding people of the values of courage, loyalty, and protection. He represents the fight for justice and freedom, ideals that are as important now as they were centuries ago. His image encourages people to be strong in the face of adversity. The legacy of women warriors also continues to empower women across the region. The stories of leaders like Sultana Taj ul Alam and Admiral Malahayati show that women have always held positions of power and influence. They challenge old ideas about gender roles and inspire modern women to become leaders in politics, business, and their communities. These historical figures prove that strength and leadership are not exclusive to men. They serve as powerful role models, encouraging women to break barriers and to protect their communities and their rights with the same ferocity as the warrior queens of the past. The connection between Garuda and female strength is a beautiful and powerful one. Garuda's quest was driven by his love for his mother, showing that protective power often comes from a place of deep care and relationship. The warrior queens also fought to protect their people and their lands, acting as the mothers and guardians of their nations. This blend of fierce strength and nurturing protection is a special kind of power. It shows that true leadership involves both the might to defend and the compassion to care for others, a balance that is essential for a just and stable society. In conclusion, the spirit of Garuda and the legacy of Southeast Asia's women warriors are timeless. They teach us that true strength comes from courage, loyalty, and a desire to protect others. Garuda soaring in the sky and the queen leading her army on the battlefield are two sides of the same coin. They represent the enduring power that resides within a culture and its people. As new generations hear these stories, they too are inspired to be brave, to stand up for what is right, and to become the guardians of their own future, ensuring that this powerful spirit will never fade.